Alright everyone, it's time for our daily meanderings into blundering Biden and what he's doing wrong. By the way, first and foremost, there will be a pinned comment if you're watching on YouTube with links to 4 other video hosting sites that I use. I will, in the near future, within weeks, I will be making fully half of my material alt-tech exclusive. It will no longer be all on YouTube. So it'll be 2 videos a day on YouTube, 2 videos a day that are just everywhere else instead of YouTube. Anyway, we got to talk about Beijingbiden because, as usual, he's doing what he does best, which he's been doing for his first week and a half now in his asterisk presidential office, which is make shitty mistakes. And so I'm not surprised when I see the terrible optics of a situation where the Biden administration, he's Biden his time, very little of it. I suspect that he will not last for even the first 2 years of his first term. At this rate, he'll get kicked out of there by even his own party. They've decided to vaccinate the Gitmo detainees, using the excuse of, well, we have to do that. We're having trouble doing anything trial-related because, it's too hazardous. You're in Gitmo. You're in one of the highest security facilities in the world. Do you really fear a COVID outbreak there? Just fucking test them. You already torture them probably anyway, so I don't think shoving some shit in their nose matters. By the way, these people are all basically going to get killed anyway. They're in Gitmo. I mean, who cares if you even hold the trial at this point? You're going to delay it. How long has Khalid Sheikh Mohammed actually been in Gitmo anyway? Pending all of these proceedings, with human rights organizations calling it extrajudicial, which technically it is. You throw people in here, in Gitmo, and then you hold them forever. Who cares about the trial? And by the way, he's not a U.S. citizen. He's not due the due process rights under the Constitution. It's only the Geneva Convention and shit like that even takes effect. It's been routinely ignored by every U.S. president anyway, so I don't see that anyone fucking gives a shit. It's pretty funny because there are Americans who sign up and then they have to wait for months to get vaccinated if they choose to do so, and they're prioritizing the elderly, care workers, and a few other classes of people at first, which makes sense for that purpose. And then you're green-lighting, fast-tracking it for people who, assuming that they get found guilty, get killed. If they don't get found guilty, they're still going to get detained indefinitely. Even if one of these people was wrongfully imprisoned in Gitmo, and we had good reason to believe that to be the case, Uncle Sam acts with autocratic control on its little island prison, and there's really nothing to be done about it. There's nothing to be done. You can't compel the government to do anything because the government's the one that makes the laws. So fuck the Gitmo detainees. Dude, some of the people probably aren't even guilty, shouldn't be there, and the rest of them, okay. Well, okay, yeah, this dude that blew up a school and then killed several dozen U.S. soldiers and tried to hijack a plane and killed 7 of his wives in a blind, drunken rage. We're going to prioritize making sure he doesn't die so we can put him on trial, convict him, and then kill him. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, those vaccines not going to Americans. By the way, what is this shit that I hear about 20 million missing vaccines? Is that just bullshit scuttlebutt that's like, Fox News branded, or is that actually a legit story? Because that would also be prototypically Biden-esque. This is too. And think of the optics. Oh yeah, we got a pandemic. Come on, man. There's something like 50,000 Americans have died of the Biden virus since he took control, by the way. So you're not seeing that little ticker on CNN quite as often anymore that tells you the COVID death updates. So the Biden virus, isolated first in a Wuhan lab by his good friends over in the communist government of China, is killing a bunch of people. We don't even have the ability to distribute all the vaccines to the people that need it yet, and it'll take months and months for the average person to be privy to potentially getting vaccinated, and we're fast-tracking it for people that we're going to kill anyway. Could you get more Joe Biden than that? The only way you could get more Joe Biden than that is if he said, well, we're going to buy those doses from China. Well, in order to take pressure off the system, man, we're going to start buying vaccines from Beijing. I half expect that he'd do that. By the way, some people were claiming the other day that right to try had been gotten rid of by Biden. He's not that crazy. I think he might be in the future. He is losing his marbles over time, but so far, right to try is still there. That would be about the only thing that would be optically worse. There's a pandemic. Let's take away people's access to experimental drugs. That would be almost too Biden for me to believe that even Joe Biden would be able to do it. That'd be more like Dan Quayle levels of stupidity, to tell the truth. But I'm McLovin' it every fucking day. when you look at the news, lamestream media, alt media, missing like the mollusk media, it doesn't even matter where you go. All you get is a tidal wave of everything Beijing-Biden has done in the last 24 to 48 hours that's fucking stupid. The only difference is that if you're getting that news from CNN, they sugarcoat it and spin it and say, well, but here's the 5 times Trump did something worse than what Biden is doing at the moment. That's about all. Peace out.